Welcome to the brief presentation on Notified Bodies Audit at Suppliers to Medical Device Manufacturers. To understand the style of notified body to audit manufacturers' purchasing controls, including to understand when and to what extent audits of suppliers are necessary. A critical supplier is a supplier delivering materials, components, or services that may influence the safety and performance of the device in the context of the audit of medical device manufacturers. A critical supplier is a supplier of a product or service, the failure of which to meet specified requirements could cause unreasonable risk to the patient, clinician, or others, or could cause a significant degradation in performance. This can include suppliers of services, which are needed for compliance with QMS or regulatory requirements, e.g., internal audit contractors or authorized representatives. Critical items or processes may include finished products, primary packaging, sterilization, contract laboratories, for example biocompatibility, services, design, distribution, regulatory compliance, etc. Labeling, other similar cases where the conformity of the finished medical device is significantly influenced by the activity of the supplier, and the manufacturer cannot demonstrate sufficient control over the supplier via purchasing controls and incoming acceptance activities. The manufacturer should establish and maintain documented procedures and records to ensure that products or services purchased from their suppliers meet the relevant regulatory requirements. Purchasing controls will be first assessed by the notified body at the premises of the manufacturer. The purchasing controls subsystem should be considered a main subsystem for those manufacturers who outsource essential activities such as design and development and/or production to one or more suppliers. The purpose of auditing the purchasing control subsystem is to verify that the manufacturer's processes ensure that products, components, materials, and services provided by suppliers, including contractors and consultants, are in conformity. This is particularly important when the finished product or service cannot be verified by inspection. For example, sterilization services. The following major steps serve as a guide in the audit of the purchasing controls subsystem. Verify that procedures for conducting supplier evaluations have been established with the help of documented process and product controls for manufacturer and supplier management procedures. Verify that the manufacturer evaluates and maintains effective controls over suppliers, so that specified requirements are met. Supplier selection criteria and decision rationale, competency of the selector of the supplier agreements, change management methodology, and records. Verify that the manufacturer assures the adequacy of specifications for products and services that suppliers are to provide, and defines risk management responsibilities and any necessary risk control measures. Specifications, requirements, procedures and work instructions, documented list of the risks identified for the products and services supplied, and linkage to design and planning, quality requirements documented, capability assessment of the supplier, contracts, purchase orders. Verify that records of supplier evaluations are maintained. Audits report. First, second, and third party correspondence. Supplier file, for example change control, audits, CAPA, minutes of meetings with supplier, CAPA relating to products and services supplied, verification of incoming products. Determine that the verification of purchased products and services is adequate. Acceptance procedures for incoming products, specifications and procedures, documented process, product controls for manufacturer and supplier. In response to post-market information, field safety corrective actions impacting on the supplier's processes or products, complaints relating to the supplier's processes or products, post-market information, for example clinical investigations, public information etc. relating to the supplier's processes or products. In case of any query, please contact us at this email address. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your time.